I feel like Outkast has the greatest hip hop discography of anybody.
You know, college years are usually your whole years. Were you a hoe?
I had fun.
Okay. He was a hoe. If I say I want to kill these crackers, y'all call it racist. But if I say I want to kill these niggas, y'all call it entertainment.
Yeah.
Hard, bro. Like,
I just woke up one morning and like there's all these songs talking about Black Lives Matter, trying to talk about police brutality, and a lot of them were rappers and other artists that like talk about killing niggas all the time. But like it's like everybody's kind of like, oh, I want to go out here and like throw my hands up, like, you know, protests and stuff, like, yo, please stop killing my people. It's almost like, please stop killing my people because I'm gonna run out of targets.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Deja Monet. It's no cap no more. It's no fluff on No Fluff TV.
This the NC State, riding round in my NC place. The tall hills and NC State. Yes, NC's great. Cheer wine in my NC State. Wouldn't rather be in any place. This the NC State, riding round in my NC place. The Winston Rams and EC State. Yes, NC's great. From Cookout to Bojangles Place. Wouldn't rather be in any place. This the NC State. It's a beautiful day in the R.
Yo, what up? Welcome to No Fluff TV, a place where it's NC first for all of NC Zone. Today I have a special guest, a celebrity. That's what I'm doing. Man. I'm saying y'all are celebrities. You know, someone who's just dropped the album. God Made a Monster, and y'all know him, Vinnie Dangerous.
Yo, what's up, Vinnie Dangerous?
Yeah.
Yo, appreciate you having me on, man.
Man, I'm glad to have you on, man. I'm glad to have you on. I'm gonna bounce everywhere with these questions.
Okay.
But the first thing you have to do is answer the No Fluff questions.
Okay.
So of course, No Fluff TV is not about sugarcoating, and I know you're not. We kind of just
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We want straight raw, no fluff answers. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I got a number between 1 and 10. You choose your number. I'm gonna do the math on it, and those are the number of questions you have to pick and answer.
Okay, bet.
You know what I'm saying? What's your number?
I'm gonna go with 7.
Really?
Yeah.
I picked 5.
So
yeah, two
questions.
Yep. 2.
Okay. All right. I ain't even look.
Yeah. Just pick 2 of them. Yeah.
Okay, bet. Yeah.
Read it out loud and no fluff.
All right. If you could send a text to the world, what would it be? Good one. Like I just send it to everybody in the world.
Everybody will get it.
Stop being stupid and live. You know, that's I feel like, and I'm terrible about this too. I overthink a lot, like about everything, and you look back at life and you go, wow, if I really just went for it, and I didn't just like spend time analyzing it, overanalyzing it, and everything, then I probably would have, I missed out on experiences basically. So it's like just don't even think about it, just do it.
Okay. Stop being stupid and live. Okay.
Who do you stalk on social media?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Someone on Instagram models. Just keep it real. Or is she local? Okay, go ahead.
Oh no. Who do I stalk? I'm always on Pharrell's page.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't know. He just always does like interesting stuff.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm always just like looking for like new music. Like when he's dropping, and it's just like I get little sound bites, little anecdotes and stuff that he posts. That's dope. I'm always on his page. Okay.
Yeah. Did you see the video today where Puff was giving him, a little bit of praise? And
Yeah.
I think that's dope. And he got some hotels now, so I think that's dope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. All right, man. Well, good. You answered those pretty easily. You know what I'm saying? Are you overthinking right now?
No.
Okay, you relax, you feel good?
Oh, I feel good. I feel great.
Okay,
It's been a long week, you know.
Right.
So it's like this is a dope way to end it.
Right, yeah. Right here on No Fluff TV. So, my first question:
What's up?
who had the best Henny and titties in your life?
Well, like Henny's just like the family drink.
Yeah,
it's just like with the family drinks. I would say my girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
He played it smart. He know where he got to go tonight. Yeah.
I love you, babe.
Yeah. Okay. So that comes from your album. I heard that in your album, and I'm like, you hit me up.
Mm-hmm.
You're one of the few artists that have hit me up and said, I want a review. Because when
Yeah.
I first started No Fluff TV, so to understand, I wasn't trying to have No Fluff TV and I'm doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
My idea was to try to get other people involved, and so for them to have their own thing on No Fluff TV, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
And so I started doing reviews, and I stopped because I'm like, it's just too much for me to keep trying to do it myself. And so I stopped doing them, but I've really only had one North Carolina artist that actually asked me to review that music.
Mm-hmm.
And so I hadn't did it in a while, so when you hit me up, I'm like, I don't really do those. Because I also knew that from the viewers I have, someone might watch and be like, well, he just said, and I ain't gonna check it out. Because we already funny about people who are local anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so if I said something bad, which I probably would, most likely from stuff I've heard from people, I don't want to do them bad. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I had kind of stopped doing it. But you asked me to review it, and I didn't review it. But I will say, it's hard, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, it's hard, bro.
Like me and Jeremy Scorsese, he's the one that produced it. Like we just strive to do something different.
Right.
Like I've always had like this kind of aggressive tone.
Okay.
And he's said like, I got so much presence on the microphone. A lot of the production I was using beforehand, like I would just overpower it, and I would just dominate the track. So he wanted to create like a sound that helped kind of match where I was at.
Right.
And it took us in a crazy direction.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, so here's one thing I appreciate. Right. I appreciate anyone who chooses to make a different sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all these guys that, want to come on and they had the same type of music that you hear on the radio. They chasing the sound. Everybody wants to sing now and all. It's like, bro, like just try something different. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I would say I appreciated from listening to the album. Like I listened to it today so it can kind of be fresh in my mind. And I just like it, man. The production is like it's kind of like almost like maybe electronic.
Yeah, that's what we're going for.
You know what I'm saying? That type of feel, but it's like you said, aggressive. Because of the content and everything. So make sure y'all go check that out, please. God Made a Monster is dope. We're gonna get into more about it, but I just want to let you know that I didn't do like a video review, but I did checked it out, and it was hard, man. Like
I appreciate it. And like when you were talking about being different, like one of the things me and Jerm say all the time is like you're not gonna be remembered doing what everybody else did.
Right.
You're just gonna be remembered as the guy that sounded like the main guy that's been sounding like this.
Right.
So it's like you gotta be, because I'm always inspired by like Missy, Outkast, like Luda, like people that were like not afraid to just jump out and do something totally different than everybody else.
Yeah, you was influenced musically, not like cosmetically.
Yeah, right.
Right, because I'm like, you dress like a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dress like you got your head on straight.
Oh,
you
yeah,
You didn't come with a dress on. And
No. Yeah, that's not my thing.
Okay.
But I ain't got no problem with nobody that do that, but it's like, yeah, that's not where I'm at.
Right. So, I want to get into this, man. One of the most potent lines I heard, it says, if I say I want to kill these crackers, y'all call it racist. But if I say I want to kill these niggas, y'all call it entertainment.
Yeah.
Hard, bro. Like,
Yo.
talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's dance with that a little bit.
When I said that, because in the song, if you count it, I say cracker as much as I say nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And the concept came because there was these people that they always, white folks, they always defend their right to say the N-word if it's in their favorite song. And
right.
I've heard rappers come out and say, well, if they're at a concert and they're enjoying themselves, it's fine. I'm like, nah, it's kind of, I don't appreciate it. So I said,
okay,
well, if I can't stop you from saying it, then you just gonna have to be comfortable saying cracker next to nigga, because if you're trying to make that acceptable, because if I say, if I got up here and if I talked about white people the same way that we talk about our own people in the songs, then the response is gonna be different. But people having fun to people rapping about killing niggas.
I think that's a good thought. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to even try to think that, like, to try to write that way, man. I think that's dope. But I will say it might not be. They might love it even more.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'm older than you, so I grew up influenced by Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
And so a lot of their music talked about white people.
Yeah.
But they loved it.
I mean, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm saying it's like,
because it's still gonna be some love there. Like, but I feel like when for the people on Fox News or something,
right,
those type of people, if they try to bring it up, then they're gonna have to answer for that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just thought that was just so dope. So like, why? So that line right there kind of gives what I look at as the hypocrisy of hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How in one way we say we're tired, and I'm not trying to get into the whole like black on black crime thing and all that. I'm just saying that sometimes we complain about what we see from even what's happening now with cops murdering innocent black people or people who are not an immediate threat to them.
Right.
But we also have a lot of artists saying they killing niggas, they riding with the Draco and everything else. So, it's a sort of hypocrisy there. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh yeah. That's a big thing for me. Like, there's a song I actually touched on it, but we didn't make the album, but I definitely want to circle back to that concept. But it really bothered me last year after George Floyd's killing was circulating and the protest started up, and it was rappers. It was I just woke up one morning and there's all these songs talking about Black Lives Matter, trying to talk about police brutality, and a lot of them were rappers and other artists that talk about killing niggas all the time. But they have, it's everybody's kind of oh, I want to go out here and throw my hands up protests and stuff yo, please stop killing my people. It's almost please stop killing my people because I'm gonna run out of targets. So that's where I feel the issue for me, because you have other artists like Anderson .Paak and D Smoke and people like that don't do that already. So when they came out with the songs, it felt genuine. It's they talking about it because they're inspired now, but it's content that he always talk about. But you got other rappers that's their whole thing is nigga come across me, I'm gonna blast him. But you see a cop kill a dude on TV and all of a sudden you're mad. And it's no, that's just marketing. You're capitalizing off of the movement the same way that Starbucks is. Where they, or the NFL, when they post some type of half-hearted message or something like that. Y'all just as bad as them.
Right. So why do you think people seem to gravitate more to the music that kind of champions a certain lifestyle, stripping or killing niggas or drugs? Or why does it seem like the majority of people are, they just kind of like that more? Why is it?
I think it's a few things. I know one thing I say is that after like the crack era and stuff in the 80s, those were the guys, those are the ones with money. Like the dudes that had all the money was the drug dealers, like Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky Ross, and guys like that. So those were the ones that people were looking up to as like power figures, and then those guys turned into rappers. And it's like, people glorify stuff like Scarface and The Godfather and things like that. So it's kind of like that, fantasy of living this criminal lifestyle. And I think just that, people don't want to face reality. Like I see tweets all the time, like on Twitter, like people say, I'm listening to this dude like flipping bricks while I'm on my way to my 9 to 5, because you want a quick come up. You don't want to work for it. And everybody wants to live vicariously through that, not knowing that what comes with that, like in a realistic sense. Because back in the 90s, I was talking about it when DMX passed. Like rappers were rapping about that lifestyle, but they were talking about it on a realistic level, to where it's like, yo, this is not something to want to be. This is just where we at because this is how we came up. And we were in these circumstances, not by choice. Now it's like we took that part out and we just made it sound like this is the life to live. Like I can make more money doing this than rapping, basically.
Right. Yeah, I mean, great point. I mean, I would say even, growing up, some of the, harder music, I liked it. I just liked it more. Like even the sound of it, I liked it more. Even though I didn't live that lifestyle, I was, maybe close to it in some sense, but I never lived that life, but I still liked it and kind of gravitated towards it. But I also gravitated towards the positive as well. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's always a balance, and I think you make a great point by talking about people not putting things in perspective. I'm gonna say this: you watch Snowfall?
I watched it a little bit. I ain't. Yo, so I had this thing where, after a while, I just got tired of the gangster movie. Okay. I got tired of the slave movie. Right. I got tired. I was just like done. I was withdrawn because it's like I grew up around it in Fayetteville. Right. So I've seen it, and it's just like, damn, can I get something else? Right.
No, I feel that way.
But people tell me all the time that it's really dope. So I've been meaning to go back and check it out because I'm like, all right, it's been a minute since I've really watched stuff like that. Right. But I just ain't made the time.
Yeah, like I'm done with slave movies. I don't want to see any more civil rights movies. None of those type of things. I'm tired of. I told my wife, right? February came. And I was looking at now it's like, Black History Month, right? Right. And all of the movies and stuff that were black, all struggle. It's all struggle, death, or something, or maybe a biography or something. But for the most part, it's struggle or death, and I don't want to see it. I'm straight. But Snowfall, I want to say it doesn't glorify it. That's what I was gonna say. Okay. It doesn't glorify it, but I'm able now. I maybe because I ain't gonna say because I'm older, because I always kind of been this way, but I'm able to look at it and say it would be nice to have that money, but I don't want what come with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, that's the important part. It's
right.
Show me both sides and let me make a choice. Like, do I really want to get into this, or is it really not worth it? Right. But it's like you just show me the good part. Right. Like it's like when like a record label puts a contract in front of somebody. They just put the advance. They're gonna tell you that you're gonna be a superstar. You're gonna be this, that, and the third. They're not gonna tell you about. But we basically taking all your money, we taking all your publishing, and you sign a bet. They just gonna show you the good side of it, and I feel like that's what a lot of rappers do now.
Right, they showing you the good side only. Got you.
So yeah, I'm gonna check out Snowfall though. People have been telling me forever.
Great show, man. Great drama. Like I think you've seen the rise, and you're starting to see now with like, okay, this is gonna fall soon. And so, but I think that's how movies are. They kind of make you root for the bad guy in a sense. Yeah. But that's also because they humanize that person as well. Like on some level, you can identify with who he is, Franklin Saint is, you can kind of identify because, he was once in school, in college, trying to do better, but the circumstance forced him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, check it out, man. Make sure y'all comment below, man. Make sure you subscribe, and because this is going to get good. So, 10 questions, either or. Just answer these as quick as possible.
Okay. 2
options, okay? Fayetteville or Durham?
I had to pick Fayetteville. It's home.
Right. Weed or liquor?
Oh, liquor. I don't even really smoke like that.
Okay. Ari Lennox or Saweetie?
Ari Lennox. Yeah.
Pharrell or Dr. Dre?
Pharrell.
Jeezy or Gucci?
Gucci.
Interesting. Pizza or Chinese?
Yo, Chinese food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big butt or big titties?
Oh, I'm a titty man. Yeah.
Okay. Be a local celebrity and happy, or be a global celebrity and unhappy?
I'd rather be a local celebrity.
Okay.
Like, I want to make a global impact, but like for the sake of my sanity, like I'd rather be local if I had a choice.
Right. Okay. Never catch a disease but have erectile dysfunction, or you can only sleep with one person but you're very futile.
I'm gonna pick
fertile. Sorry.
Fertile. Oh yeah, we gonna pick number 2.
Okay.
Yo, as soon as you said like the erectile dysfunction, I was like, oh, whatever the second answer is, that's what I'm getting. Whatever the second answer is, that I'm picking that one.
Right. Okay. The last one.
Okay.
Be invisible or be able to teleport.
I would be able to teleport. I hate pumping gas.
Right.
I'd rather just be able to be there.
Got you. That'd be dope, man. I think that's what I would like to do.
Shoot, matter of fact, I just hate driving in general.
Really?
Yeah, like I went to Atlanta last weekend.
Oh,
man. That drive.
I heard it was bad.
Man, it was dope when we finally got there, but
right.
Nah, man. I told my girl, I don't care how much the plane ticket is, we just gonna fly.
Yeah, man. I like driving though. I do like driving. Like if I got some good music, I'm good. I just be on the road.
I think that's what it was. It was like I couldn't figure out 6 hours worth of music. To be real, that was a part that really threw me off.
Oh man, I got some playlists and everything for you, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, send them through because I needed that.
So, let me ask you this: what is success to you?
I feel like it's a question I ask myself like all the time. Just be able to make an impact.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I want, because I feel I say everything with a purpose in my music. So I want, even if it's only like a few people, if it changes somebody. I remember I used to do like just little mixtapes in high school, and people would. Like, I had a couple guys, like, I used to work in the mall in Fayetteville in high school, and this dude walked up on me and was like, yo, man, that really helped me out. Like, I was writing about just being depressed at the time, and I was putting it out. It's like I was inspired by, like, 808s and Heartbreaks at the time. And, I just passed out my mixtapes at high school.
Right.
And... like, dude told me that, and it really, like, put it in perspective. At that point, I was just rapping. I was just like, oh, I really, like, this is just what I enjoy to do. But I'm like, oh, I feel like I got a responsibility because they could really touch people in a positive way. Like, I want to do that.
Do you have any North Carolina influences?
Fonte.
Take a look.
Like, Lil Brother in general, but, like, Fonte in particular. Just because, like, he made he was able to take regular life shit and make it sound fly.
Right.
Like being a family man.
Right.
He made that sound fly.
Right.
Just falling out with your lady, making up with your lady on a realistic level, like none of this other Hollywood fantasy stuff. But he was so witty with the wordplay, and just I was always just blown away when he would put his stuff together. Yeah. And Cole, of course.
Okay.
Like Cole is definitely a big shout out to Cole. Like it's just seeing somebody from where I was Because I'm thinking Fayetteville.
Right.
If somebody from North Carolina is gonna pop, it's gonna be somebody in Charlotte or somebody in Raleigh. Right. I didn't think it was gonna be somebody from Fayetteville yet. Yeah. And to see him doing like next to Jay and putting out the type of music he was making, but like having the success he had, like that was definitely inspiration.
Right. Yeah, like it's always when you're, even if you're just a regular person, you're not even an artist. It's like it does something for you just to know you're that close. Yeah. To someone who's made it, like man.
You hear from people in Atlanta and people in New York and LA. They have their celebrities just walking down the street. They see that every day. Right. It's like that was the first time it just this is. I thought I had to be there, like in those cities to make it. But now I got somebody from where I'm from. Right. That's dope.
The first time I felt like that was, I hate to say, Clips.
Oh, Clips.
Because I'm from North Carolina, but like. Virginia was like a common place
we
would go to because we were northeast North Carolina.
Oh, so okay.
Virginia Beach is right there. You know what I'm saying? It's like an hour away. So, like when they met, I'm like, dang, like I just felt happy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I've been to the mall. I've seen No Malice and I've seen Missy at the mall and stuff like that. So like. I'm like, I ain't even from Virginia, but I'm close enough to feel like, and I've seen them like, oh man, but then I didn't feel that way about P.D. Pablo.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, like I felt embarrassed.
And no disrespect to P.D. Pablo, but like it kind of felt like it was gonna be kind of a here today, going tomorrow type of thing. Like the song was dope, but I didn't. It just didn't grab me.
Right.
I thought maybe Freakily he was gonna turn up.
I was about to say I like Freakily better than
Raise Up. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I was like, I don't know. It just didn't feel. Yeah. It didn't feel like it was gonna. Yeah. It didn't feel like that was the thing.
Like like I said, with two different generations, but for my area from where I'm from and my era, it was all about lyrics. Like, and so. Like we was looking up to, Nas, Mobb Deep, Jay-Z, Biggie, all these artists who were very lyrical, and then here come P.D. Pablo, twirling your shirt or towel, or whatever it was. I'm like, nah, bro, this ain't nothing.
Yeah, I was like, man, it's cool, right? Because it was like, it's kind of sound like, and the thing too, it sounded like Atlanta. Like it sounded like Young Bloods. It sounded like Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. It sounded like Bone Crusher. It's just like that's cool, but that's not us. Right. That's Georgia. That's them.
Right. Yeah. Cole definitely rap does very well, man. So I could understand that. So you're influenced by Fonte, J. Cole. Talk about your pops. He heavy influence, big influence on me. So let's talk about that because I don't think you really talked about what he was rapping or anything, kind of what he was trying to do himself during that time. So talk about that.
Well, yeah, my dad was real big in the local scene in Fayetteville. He was part of this rap group called Deadpool. Oh, wow. And they were really making moves. Right. But then he had my mom and him had me. Right. And he kind of put that to the side, to take care of the, like he just tried to hunker down. But like my dad's been a big supporter of me, like both my parents, but my dad especially since he rapped too. Right. So it's always been like he's always been like my biggest cheerleader, my biggest supporter and stuff. Right. Like because you were talking about like the era beforehand. Like I remember because he used to live in Dallas. He sat me down with like the CD book, like the giant CD book. He had all the classics from everybody from Snoop to Method Man to Tribe to Wu-Tang. And he just kind of put me in rap school. Like if you wanted to rap, once I told him I wanted to rap and I was able to get down there, it's like, okay, now we're going to study the classics.
That's dope. Pop, salute to you, man. Yeah. That's dope, man. So have you heard any of your dad's music? What did you think of him?
Oh, yeah, he's dope. Okay. Yeah, he's still dope. Like we still do. Rap now? Yeah, that's dope. Like mostly he wants to do his own stuff, just responsibilities and stuff like that. Right. He hasn't been able to make time, but he still hops on my records with me.
Really?
Like we just didn't get a chance to because of the pandemic for this project. But like all of my other albums beforehand, like he's been on all of them.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. That's real dope. You know, I asked about that too because sometimes I feel like maybe parents aren't on the bandwagon of their child wanting to be a rapper as much until they blow up and you buy them a house and a car. And it's like, I always knew. But, you know, okay. Yeah, I just thought that was dope, and I want you to kind of talk more about that, man. What's the difference between having black pride and white people having white pride?
Racism. It's like, 'cause we heard black pride is us trying to reclaim our confidence, our power. It basically that was stripped from us because it's all we're trying to reclaim what we used to have, like just our sense of culture, our sense of humanity, our sense of just who we are outside of slavery, outside of just being the lesser power, so to speak, in America. Right. So, because like with white people is just, it feels like they're just rubbing what they have in our face. They already have it all, and now it's like we're trying to come up, and they just like looking down on us, rubbing it in our face. Right. I feel like that's the difference.
Right. What impact did going to HBCU have on your views of the world?
I think it really did help with like connecting with other black folks. Okay. Because I think I was very, like, growing up, I was just very cynical. I'm still cynical, I will say. Like, you can kind of hear it in the album. Right. But like, but I felt like I was very cynical towards my people. And just because, I mean, everybody was at each other's throats. So growing up, it just always felt like you can't trust the people who look like you. You can't trust the white people. You can't trust nobody. Right. But I was able to finally see like black people coming together, and not trying to get stuff out of each other. It was just everybody coming together like a community to help each other out. Right. Really trying to just instill, like, just is having fun with each other, building with each other, like communicating about business, communicating about, how to be better in the community, just stuff like that I wasn't seeing growing up.
Right. College years are usually your hoe years. Were you a hoe?
I had fun.
Okay. He was a hoe.
I mean, we all had fun. If you wasn't tied up with somebody from the jump, then you had fun.
Any orgies or threesomes you want to discuss or what?
I had one.
Okay, you had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was...
It was weird. Was it weird? Like, I mean, I've never been into them, but I was like, I don't know if me personally want to be in the room with another dick.
No, it wasn't another dick.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a wild story. Okay. So I was actually talking to two different women. But but we both had kind of an understanding, like we're not trying to take each other seriously.
Okay.
Come to find out they know each other.
Oh wow.
And it wasn't because one approached me, asked me like, "Oh, do you want to have a threesome?" And it just kind of came out of nowhere. I was just like, "All right, cool. I'm not gonna say no." Like, and then she just happened to hit up the girl that I was. The other girl, so I had to catch hell, like them, but like arguing, like talking shit to me, but they were still down. So it was just kind of like, it was one of those.
Did you put it on tape?
No.
Okay, you might have put it on tape, just not gonna say it right here. I got you.
No, it's I out of respect,
Right, okay. Hey, listen, I had friends that used to record girls all the time.
Oh yeah, it's
so I was like.
That would have to be like an agreement or whatever. Like,
it's a good dude, bro. It's a good dude. It's a solid dude right here.
Hey yo, you see how people get hemmed up like crazy. I was like, nah, you don't want to. Right. I don't want to put myself in a position where I get me too'd or nothing.
Yeah. It's a different era. Back then, it was a little different. But I understand.
And just because I wouldn't want nobody to do that shit to me. Right, I'm all over the internet.
Right. And this is before the internet I'm talking about. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. The internet was him like, yo, y'all want to see this little video I made? And I'm like, oh, that's the internet back then. It might have been 5 of us in there watching it, but yeah, okay. So I think you're gonna do good on this. We're about to play How Hip Hop Are You?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, most people that get on that say they artists or they know I was influenced by this person, that person. They don't be knowing none of these questions. So we're gonna see how good you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like I'm a student of the game,
okay.
So I think I'm up for it.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we got 5 questions, 20 points apiece. Hopefully you get 100. Then I have a bonus question worth 25 points. We'll see how hip hop are you. You got 30 seconds to answer these questions.
Okay.
That's gonna make the difference. All right, so you ready?
Yeah.
Question number 1. What hip hop artist sampled Dido and featured her on his single in 2000?
Oh, that was Eminem. The Stand.
That boy knows something.
I was like, yo, that name sound familiar. Yeah. Oh, bet that's Stan. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like this. All right.
Yeah, I was one of those people that like I would hear a sample. You know, you go look in the booklet. I go find like the original track and listen to that too. The original track with that is dope.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is. Man, that's good. Most people like I have no idea. So all right. Maybe I went light on you on this time because I did do easier questions, but we're gonna see.
Okay.
Question number 2. Who produced the song "Allure" by Jay-Z on the Black Album?
Oh, that was for real.
Right again. Yeah, I knew you were gonna get that one too. That's why I put it in there because you talking about it for real.
Yeah, I was like, well, he's probably my all-time favorite producer.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that one easy on you. Right. Well, I'm glad someone's getting them right.
Dang, they was really struggling like that up here?
Bruh, you gotta watch some interviews.
Cause I watched a few, but it wasn't with other hip hop artists.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a trip, man. All right. Who's the main lady in the video for "Touch the Sky" by Kanye West?
Oh, the main. Oh, that was Neil Long. Wait, not Tracy Ellis Ross?
I'm gonna wait and see. Yeah.
So Tracy Ellis Ross. I know it's Tracy Ellis Ross and Neil Long was in it. Wait, there was somebody else. There was a white woman.
10 seconds left.
Is that Anna Nicole Smith?
3.
Amber Rose? No.
He finally got one. Will you see? Listen, I'm gonna tell you when I first did the question, I was gonna ask about Neil Long and Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yeah.
And I said, nah, that's gonna be.
You're gonna know. I know that part. Yeah.
Yeah. So I said, let me ask the main character. I changed it. Pamela Anderson.
Pamela Anderson. Yeah. Oh man.
Yep.
I had it in my head.
You was running down the line of white girl,
Anna Nicole. I was like, okay. Dang.
All right. So you got one wrong. You got 40 points.
Okay.
All right. Question number 4. Name the Game's debut album.
Oh, that's a documentary.
Right again.
Okay.
That boy on to something, ain't he? 60 points.
Yo, I was a big G-Unit stan back then.
Really?
Bro. So
okay.
anything G-Unit.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were.
Yeah, like anything they put out, I was on it.
Right. The G-Unit versus Dipset, who you got?
I'm gonna go Dipset.
Okay.
Cause it's really like just 50 Cent when you really think about it.
Not Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd Banks is dope, but does he have like the catalog that George Santana got, that Jim Jones got? I ain't even talking about Cameron. And then they got the tracks that they did together with the Diplomatic Community albums was way better than the Beg for Mercy joints and all this other stuff. So it's like, I feel like they just got a deeper catalog.
Word. Comment below what y'all think, man. All right. Question. Well, that was question. No. Question number 5.
Mm-hmm.
What song about cars was remixed by Jadakiss, Ludacris, and The Dream?
Oh man, about cars? I thought I had the answer, and then you said Dream. I was like, wait a minute. Maybach Music.
15 seconds left.
The Dream. Ludacris. I'm gonna pass on this one. I don't know.
All right. You give up?
Yeah, I'm gonna let that one go.
All right, cool. Beamer, Benz, or Bentley? Lloyd Banks.
Yo, but the thing is, I don't even really remember the remix like that.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
I knew that might throw you off too, because I think it was like, they said it was like 2 or 3 remixes. So.
Because at first I thought I was talking about Top Back.
Oh, okay.
So my first thought was like Top Back with T.I.'s. And then you said Dream. That's what threw it all off for me. Like, oh, man.
Yeah. All right. Here's your bonus question.
Mm-hmm.
What was the first single off of The Fix by Scarface?
My Block. Yeah.
That boy nice, ain't it? That boy hip-hop. Yeah. High five. Yeah.
Yo, Scar. That I love that album. That was one of the, because I used to take my mama had like the CD tower and stuff. Yeah. I would just take her stuff. That was one of the ones I just always kept with me.
Yeah, 85 points, man. Yeah. That man know his hip-hop, man. This hip-hop.
Yo, I'm a student of the game, yo.
And that let y'all know also to support this man, because, you know, a lot of artists want to become, or they say they're hip-hop artists, but they don't know no hip-hop history. And I didn't even, I try to do it like, this is what I base it off of. I look up how old you are, and then 10 years. I'm like, by 10 years old, you should know what's going on during that time. So when I saw that, I said, okay, that's the range he should have been really been paying attention, knowing stuff. So that's kind of how I do it. So it'll help y'all next time since y'all don't know hip-hop history. But yeah, man, I appreciate you. So, you playing these games, man, coming on to the channel. I got 2 more things I want to go over. So, one of the discussions since history of hip-hop, who is your top 5? I don't do top 5.
Okay.
I do starting 5.
Starting 5.
That's right. That means you have 5 rappers that will out-rap another 5.
Ooh.
So, who is your starting 5?
Ah, man.
They don't have to have positions or nothing. Just who's your starting 5.
Yeah, so I'm on Method Man, Lupe Fiasco, trying to think, cause a bunch of them can't come in my head. Like I'm gonna go Redman. I'm gonna go Papoose. If we just talking about straight rapping, then I'm gonna go with Papoose and Royce the 5'9".
That's a mean 5 right there. That's a mean 5. Okay, Papoose, Method Man, Lupe, Redman, and I'm missing one person.
Royce the 5'9". Did you say that already?
I don't know. Y'all heard it.
It said Papoose, Royce the 5'9", Method Man, Redman, and Lupe.
Lupe, yeah. Right. Yeah, man. So, right now, what I want to do, man, is I try to make sure, you appreciate people, giving the flowers. People dying. Shock G just died. X just died. Black Rob just died, man. So, look into that lens. Give out some flowers, especially to people that you might have not thought of, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? Give them their flowers while you can.
Well, I definitely want to give flowers to Missy Elliott. The innovation, just jumping out there and doing something totally different than everybody. I want to give flowers to Big Boy and Andre. Same thing, but just doing it from the South. It just felt like, okay, we don't have to just fit a certain mold either. We could just carve our own path. And I feel like Outkast has the greatest hip-hop discography of anybody. It's like 6 amazing albums. It's like I can't think of anybody with a better body of work. Just that consistent. I mean, as a duo, just even if you compare it to other people's solo work, I can't think of anybody that's that consistent, that was able to do it that different each time and still come out with hits, come out with just totally different.
Okay, I gotta think about that.
One of the only 2 albums to win Album of the Year at the Grammys.
I gotta think about that. But continue on.
Okay. See, I would love to give flowers to X, but he gone. I was like, I want to stick with people that's living, because those are the people.
Yeah, give people in your life right now.
Oh, okay.
They don't have to be celebrities.
Oh, bet.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I definitely
regular people.
Yeah, I definitely want to give flowers to my mom and pops for like inspiring me and supporting me. My dad has been was my first rap partner, and my mom, just even when I was just like a little 7-year-old saying I wanted to rap, she went out and bought me my first tape recorder, just so I could have something to record on and try to figure that stuff out. Give
your girl, let me help you.
Yeah. Oh no, I was gonna get to that. I was definitely gonna make sure. Yo, cause she is dope. She is real dope. She's cause being a rapper too. That's I'll tell her all the time. That's something that I don't even lead with that when I meet women, cause they have they hear that and then they go, oh well, yeah. It's it ain't until they hear me then it's it'd be different, but. I just don't want to chase them off. Okay. But because she's a dancer and because
what
she's
kind of
choreography.
You gotta be clear. Niggas be like, let me find her page.
Nah, I mean, if you want to go support her, ARU Hills, she's an amazing dancer, and she's real, she's always supportive, because we both understand each other and our lifestyles, and she helps me out, help her out. So shout out to you, babe, cause now it feels I could do anything because I got her with me.
All right, that's dope. All right, that's it.
I'm trying to think. This would be different, but Jarvis Hargrove at North Carolina Central.
Okay, yeah.
He was my black African American history before and after 1865 professor, and I think that's when it really hit me, because I'm going to school this is just gonna be like high school. It's gonna be just saying cookie cutter shit each time, but that was my very first class, and he just gave it to us real, and just seeing somebody like him in his position, but just not afraid to just say it how it is. That was inspirational.
Yeah, man, salute to you. Yeah, my wife went to Central, man, so yeah, I think that's dope, man. Support the HBCUs. Make sure
definitely
all you parents out there with talented kids, make sure you send them to HBCUs. Stop sending them to the white colleges, letting them make money off of us. Keep it home, man.
And the experience is rewarding. Yeah, I will say, I got friends that went to PWIs and they wish they went to HBCU just for the interaction and the experience alone. Ain't nothing beating that.
Right. Yeah, man. So now I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share this video.
Support No Fluff TV.
Yeah, and support Vinnie Dangerous, man. I'm gonna have the iTunes link below. Make sure y'all go check that out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's it. Anything else you wanna say, put out there?
Well, Dangerous Minds will be coming back soon. I definitely like to get you on that show too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so so that should be coming soon. Just be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
All of my social media is at Vinnie Dangerous. So that's Vinnie with an IE, not a Y. And Dangerous, all one word. You can find me everywhere there. And just support the album. Me and Jerm put a lot into this album. And this is probably my best work. But no question.
Word. You recorded at the house?
Yeah, we because of lockdown,
okay.
we couldn't link up. So he was just sending me the beats. I would record it, and then I just send my vocals to him to mix and stuff. Right. And then we got together like once things started to open up a little bit more to get like the final versions and shit.
Right. Okay. All right, man. We out.
Yo, much love.